What up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing you some tips on how to level up in the first sea and how to level up fast and go to the second sea. Now I'm going to be only giving 3 tips because these 3 tips are the most important tips of all. I'm going to be telling you about fruits which you should use. I'm going to be telling you about how to level, how to use your grindery, how to grind efficiently, and also what accessories you should get to progress through the first sea fast. Okay, let's start. He's also bringing drop. Okay, so the first tip, what fruit you should use. Now, in my opinion, third place goes to fire or flame or smoke. Now, the reason why being, it's because these are logia fruits, elemental fruits. And logia fruits practically are, if you have a certain higher level than an NPC, that NPC cannot deal damage to you. Ouch. That NPC cannot deal damage to you. So that's one advantage for all these logia fruits. Second advantage is that you can attack without being in concern that he will kill you. No. Except for bosses, you are practically immune to any other NPC if you are a certain level higher than them. Except for NPCs that have hockey, like this Gorilla King. Okay. Now the hockey is the only thing which stops you. Other than that, nothing else can. Now the fruits. Now the reason why flame and smoke is because these have flying abilities. They have a pretty good awakening as well, which you can go in second sea, but for now you can just keep it like that. And also flame and smoke is a pretty good fruit for grinding in PvP, and also you can use it for flight. Now reason here is because in the first sea you need to travel a lot from islands to islands, so then this comes in handy. And it's also pretty decent in PvP and grinding. It's not the best, but it's actually kind of decent for the first sea. Now second position goes to ice. Now the reason why I chose ice for second position is because of its grinding, its PvP, and it's a logia fruit. And also with ice you cannot die to water. You cannot die. You cannot die. That's how good ice is. And also a lot of people use ice as their first fruits for logia fruits for grinding. Even I am planning in my new account to use ice first, because ice is like a cheaper alternative to light, which is on the number 1 spot. Light is the best fruit which you can use for grinding in the first sea. Now here's why. First of all, light is the second fastest fruit in the game, and since you have to travel a lot between islands, it's a very good alternative. Second, it's also a really good fruit for grinding in PvP, which in technically almost all of Blox Fruits pros use light and ice for the first sea. Now light is not only good for first sea, but it's also good for second and the third sea, although I wouldn't recommend much for that. Second and third sea, it's really good. First sea and second sea, it's really good. For third sea, I don't recommend that much. The reason why is because this fruit is really good. You can travel a lot. It gives you high ground as well. If you travel up, it gives you high ground. Also, it has some pretty good moves. And if you awaken this fruit, it's even 10 times more. It's 2 times or 5 times or even more better. So yeah, that's why I recommend ice, light, flame, or smoke for this first sea, as it's best. And also you can use it for other purposes, for traveling and for PvP and grinding. Now second tip, how you should grind. Now a lot of people say you should not grind the far away NPCs. Like for example, if I go now, you see this quest giver in jungle. Now he's giving 2 quests, monkeys and gorillas. Now gorillas are more far. It's like really far compared to monkeys. But gorilla does give a lot of more XP and money. So I recommend you go for the NPC that gives the quest that gives more money, because if you go for more money, your grinding will be done for in a shorter time, and also you don't have to worry about that. Or if you just don't have enough time to travel from here and there, I recommend you take 2 into experience quests, 2 into experience, 2 times experience codes, which is there in Blox Fruits, or you can just take it forever by paying Robux. Yeah, how you can do that? You go to shop. Where is it? You can do 2x mastery, practically, which means you get into 2 times mastery, and it's really nice. It's a really good alternative, but I don't recommend you spend Robux for that. Now, for the third tip, the accessories. Now, there are a lot of accessories in the first sea, and most of the boss drops are just guns or swords. There are very less accessories which actually help you in Blox Fruits itself. Now, one of those, actually, I would recommend 2: Black Cape and Cool Shades. Now, you get Black Cape from Marine Fortress, in which you go there once you're level 120. Once you're level 120, you can go to Marine Fortress and grind there, but you have to pay. You have to make sure you save money for that, because the Black Cape costs a lot. Black Cape costs like 50,000 belly, which is a currency. It costs 50,000 belly, and actually kind of pretty expensive, talking about the price. But then other than that, it's a pretty good accessory. It gives you 100 plus health, 200 plus energy. I think it gives you more damage. I'm not sure. Here's the stats for it. Here's the stats. Pretty good stats overall. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, pretty good stats overall. It's a really good accessory. But other than that, the best accessory in First Sea is Cool Shades. Now, the reason why I said Cool Shades is a really rare accessory to get, and that's why it's so good. Now, there's a 2.5% drop chance from Cyborg, which is the second last boss in the First Sea. He's located on Fountain Island, around there. Hold on one second. Let this load. It should be right around there. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, you can see it's right around there. And he's a really powerful boss. He's a level 675 level boss. There's a 2.5% chance of him dropping Cool Shades, and it's a really good accessory too. Here are the stats for it. This accessory is really nice. I still use it in the second sea. Regarding, I don't have Dawn Swan glasses. Or those who are in second and third sea, they will get that, who's Dawn Swan. But I couldn't get that because it's a really rare chance of getting. And also, Dawn Swan is most of the time dead, because a lot of people just kill him because they want to get the Dawn Swan glasses, and that's why. Okay, so these are all the 3 tips which you can use to level up in Blox Fruits. Now, I told mainly regarding the First Sea because a lot of new players, they don't know what to do. So First Sea is recommended. Also, whenever you get points, for example, if I kill him, I get stat points. Hold on. I get stat points. I recommend you put it. You distribute. You get 3 points per level. So you distribute it equally melee, defense, and Blox Fruits. Now, the reason why not sword and gun, because sword and gun sucks. Being a sword main or a gun main is really bad. The only good sword in Blox Fruits is the cursed dual katanas, and you can get that in the third sea. But you have to wait a long time for that. So I don't recommend. I do not at all. Don't recommend you put in sword and gun. You just equally distributed melee, defense, and Blox Fruits. Melee is your combat. It helps in increasing your energy. Defense helps in increasing your health, and Blox Fruits is it's to help increasing your Blox Fruits strength, power. Now, if you have a Blox Fruit, then it will make difference, but if you don't, then it's practically useless. yeah, that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me what I missed, and I might add that in the next video. Till then, see you. Peace.